Okay, so it seems like we got some pretty interesting news regarding Nijisanji, and it seems like another member has now left and has now graduated from Nijisanji, which is very interesting, and it's kind of caught the attention of a lot of people in the last couple of minutes or so. Obviously, it's been 35 minutes since this announcement came out, and yeah, it's been pretty insane. Obviously, this comes off the back, also, as if you guys saw my video earlier today, obviously talking about the fact that Aster Arcadia is also back, streaming on a different account. Again, very, very interesting, but obviously this is to do with Reimu Endou, who obviously, yeah, will be graduating on the 17th, so it's not an immediate graduation. Obviously, they're still going to be going for a little bit longer, but obviously a lot of people are mad for one specific reason, which we will get into. But first of all, let's just go through the graduation. Now, obviously, it's a much longer one compared to someone like Aster, who obviously has had a very short one due to a lot of the stuff that he's done. Now, I don't really know much about Reimu myself. I don't really know how much they've been involved in a lot of the stuff that has been going on behind Nijisanji and things like that. But obviously, they say announcement graduation of the Nijisanji EN liver Reimu Endou. Thank you for your continued support of Nijisanji and Nijisanji EN. We regret to announce that one of our Nijisanji EN livers, Reimu Endou, will be graduating on 17th of August 2025. This is since her debut in October 2021, so she's been there for quite a while, 4 years. Her compassion and thoughtfulness have made her beloved by fans and peers alike, and as a member of Etheria, her quirky humor never failed to make everyone smile. We sincerely appreciate and cannot thank Reimu enough for all of her hard work over the last 4 years. We have the utmost respect for her achievements as a Nijisanji EN liver and sincerely wish her the best as she embarks on a new chapter. To our fans and to everyone involved, we understand how saddening the news of Reimu's graduation is. We would like to thank you all for your support and hope you'll continue to cheer on Reimu and Nijisanji EN going forwards. After the 17th of August, obviously all of her stuff will be coming out. The 17th of August will be a graduation date. She'll still accept fan letters for a month, and then also her X account will go down on the day after she graduates, and all of the content on the YouTube will still remain public. So yeah, obviously they're saying if you have any queries, go over to them. But yeah, it's very interesting. Obviously, Nijisanji's losing a lot of members at the moment, especially with a lot of the controversy building up around it. And I think one of the main things that people aren't happy about, especially over on the subreddit over here on Kurosanji, they say, I'm sorry, they posted it before stream. Rude. And obviously, usually whenever it comes to a graduation, it's up to the VTuber to kind of announce it first, and then Nijisanji or whatever kind of VTuber agency usually does it after they've actually announced it to their audience themselves. But it seems like obviously she is live right now streaming. Again, it seems like this was actually after they put out this announcement, which obviously doesn't feel that great. Obviously if we go into the live right now, she'll be obviously talking. You can see this, started 37 minutes ago, so they barely even gave her any time to talk. They didn't give her any time to talk. This came out 39 minutes ago. So again, she didn't even get to announce it fully yet until, Nijisanji did it before her, which I think, is very rude. And obviously it provides a not very nice space, for a lot of these VTubers. And again, I can see why a lot of people will be very mad towards that. They're saying they didn't even give Reimu the announce this herself. What the hell? They say still better than what they did to Pomu, where they accidentally sent out the announcement tweet 2 hours before she planned to start her announcement stream. I said, I remember how she had to rush to get her stream started. It was kind of odd. It was really early in the morning, not her usual streaming time at all. So obviously, this has happened with other people as well. This isn't the first time that they've announced it before the actual talent gets to announce it, which again is just completely messed up. Obviously, I'm sure it probably wasn't a malicious thing from Nijisanji, but at the same time, it probably was just negligence. And, we know how the company is run inside is pretty hectic and chaotic. So, again, it's probably something to do with that. So, thankfully, she told us beforehand so we could all see this coming. Oh, wait, hope to see what she does in the future as an indie and if she returns to her PL. So, again, from what a lot of people are saying at the moment is, she seems to be quite respected, and obviously a lot of people are happy that people were getting out of Nijisanji, because Nijisanji, obviously we know, has not been very kind, especially towards female VTubers. We had the twisty, of course, allegations and stuff that came out towards Aster Arcadia and the kind of stuff about, sexual harassment and everything like that. And obviously, it's probably not a very nice environment for a female VTuber to be in, or even a male VTuber to be in, any VTuber. It's just kind of created this entire toxic environment at Nijisanji, and we all know how it's run. It's all been exposed how it's run, and, obviously we're just celebrating any chance that anybody can really get, to get out of this kind of horrible organization, because again, they are another one that is still somehow, going. but you know, people are now starting to leave. So again, obviously, if you're saying, damn, she wasn't even able to get past the starting soon screen before they posted it. That the graduation train is back. They said another ghost free from hell. So, well, this should be go without saying. If you do like Reimu and her content, please do keep supporting her. Her PL should be Mari. So again, obviously, we will keep an eye on that account. And I'll keep you guys up to date if there is any kind of updates on whether she's going to be going indie or not. But again, you know, it could be a massive multitude of things. Obviously, we've seen a lot of VTubers going indie lately, especially with all of the VShoujo stuff, and also with Nijisanji stuff and, you know, other things as well. I think indie VTubing has kind of caught the attention of a lot of people, especially with people, for example, like Shylily, like Doki Bird, like all of these really big indie VTubers who are making it big and doing great. I think a lot of people have seen that and gone, actually, you know what, I could probably take a piece of that, you know, actually, you know, want to give this a try. And obviously some people have been forced through, you know, VShoujo shutting down, Nijisanji kicking people out and things like that, which again also has caused the rise in indie VTubers. But again, it'll be interesting to see if, you know, she also goes down that route. They say free at last, God almighty, free at last. Just 2 more Niji talents I follow that are left. So again, obviously, you know, it seems like they are a very well-liked VTuber in the space. Obviously, this is on the Kurosanji subreddit, by the way. They criticize everything to do with Nijisanji and their members. You know, they're very critical towards Aster Arcadia. So again, in terms of the overall opinion of this VTuber, it seems like they're pretty clean. I mean, they if there was something wrong, you know, these people would be the ones to mention it. So again, obviously, they are just mainly, you know, happy that she's managed to get out of there and that, you know, she wasn't subject to anything bad going. Well, you know, there might have been something bad going on, but that she can't be subject to anything else bad going on, which obviously is a big concern for a lot of people that care about a lot of their talents. Because again, whenever, you know, a company gets exposed for mistreating a lot of their talents, you don't really want your favorite VTuber to be a part of that anymore. And so that's why people are so happy, you know. Obviously, a lot of people are talking about the whole timing of the announcement and the timing of the stream. And I do think that is absolutely messed up. Again, I think it was just a negligence thing. I don't think it was on purpose. But at the same time, you know, it's very poor from Nijisanji, and it should have been done way better. And we all know, you know, how horrible they have been anyways. It said, Twisty's termination is a tweet, Aster's is a contract expiration/separation, and Reimu is back to the usual graduation letter. So yeah, obviously, as I said, you know, this Aster Arcadia graduation or exit or whatever you want to call it announcement is way shorter, and obviously they call it a separation, things like that, whereas they've gone back to the old, the good old, they are graduating message with a big long paragraph talking about, you know, how great they were and things like that, which yeah, it's quite funny. You know, people say, well, it's been fun, but now it's time for Reimu to give up the ghost. You know, good for her. Hopefully she gets a warm welcome when she returns. I said, typical Niji, couldn't even wait for her to officially announce it. Of course, the bureaucratic nightmares that Japanese companies are known for. This is one of the things they do fast. Rude. Seeing this drop during the absolutely unhinged Gigimurin 3D debut is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a while. So again, you know, as I said, this has also come off the back of another VTuber who we know is Aether, who is obviously used to be Aster Arcadia, and you know, his stream actually went live today. Again, I haven't actually had a chance to check up on it, but I probably will make a video on it if there's anything of note. But again, you know, he is also coming back as well, and this is literally coincidentally at the same time. So again, I don't think, you know, it has any connection, but I do think it is quite funny that these two things have happened at the same time. And yeah, I mean, that is all of the news we have for today. I mean, I just kind of wanted to cover this as quickly as possible because I know it's some pretty important news regarding Reimu, and especially a lot of people who really, really like her as well. So again, obviously, if you do follow her, I'll keep you guys up to date with where she goes, what she does, whether that's indie, whether that moves to a different company or whatever, we'll have to see, or whether it's just straight up leaving. You never know. Some VTubers might just want to leave, you know, completely. We don't know, but obviously, I'll keep you guys up to date. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go over to GameSubs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, there's a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.